we try our first one? It's just the lowly jalapeno. Please heat it up. Take it down to the stalk, please, and pop the stalks on the table in front of you. And I'm going to have a bite of this now, and we'll talk more in a moment. I do have to do some talking. Child's play. It's just a jalapeno. It's only 6,000 on the skull. Oh. Yeah, just candy floss for these guys. To me, that's a bit hot. That's a bit warm. Not nearly close to my level, but it will be the last chili I'm eating today. As it's making its way through my mouth, I'm feeling it in my mouth. My saliva is starting to go. A little bit in my nasal passages. Now, chili usually burns from 7 to 10 minutes. That's just the face. After that, it goes into your body, it starts to give you a little bit of the shakes. You may get pins and needles in your hands. And by the sort of heavy chilies, you get to the million in the Scoville scale. It will then feel like, well, how would you put it? You're kind of sleepwalking?
No problem.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, let's get on with it. I think you understand what's about to happen. Let's bring out the second chili. This is the Turkish chili. It is 50,000 on the Scoville scale. So the first one I ate is only 8,000 on the Scoville scale. This one is now 6 times more powerful. And it looks long and it looks menacing because it is. Remember, everybody, their pain is all of our gain. Let's enjoy this. Now, I was hoping to feel some effects from the jalapeno I had, but sadly it's not doing anything for me, so I'm going to try this one as well. Okay, I'm feeling the burn now. Yeah, I'm getting it. The jalapeno's gone through me a little bit. I'm feeling it in my chest. My nose is starting to run. My eyes are watering a little bit. I'm starting to feel a bit awful. We've got 11 more rounds of this. Yeah, that's hot, guys. That's pretty hot. I'm starting to feel it now. 7 to 10 minutes going to work its way through me. These guys are probably feeling a little bit. I know they're sort of trained professionals, but we do have a doctor in the house, right? There is a medic here, I hope, to go through it. Let's bring out the third one, shall we already? I'm feeling the burn on that, though, so why don't we just push forward? Let these guys really have something that's going to hurt. Now, we jumped up a level. We started at 8,000 Scoville. Some of you may recognize this chili. It's the Scotch Bonnet. Now, the last one we tried, the Turkish chili, was 50,000 on the Scoville scale. The first one we tried was 8,000 on the Scoville scale. This one goes up to 400,000 on the Scoville scale. We're now jumping again. This is now 10 times more powerful than the chili I just ate. And 35 times more powerful than the first chili we tried, the jalapeno. In fact, if we put this in perspective to you at home, this is 401 times more powerful than Tabasco. 401. So if you think Tabasco is too hot, stay away from the stage. Now, we've gone about 7 minutes into this, so the chili's already burning through me. It's done all that it's going to do to my body. I'm feeling pretty rotten, but not half as rotten as these guys are going to feel after the Scotch Bonnet. Please, enjoy the Scotch Bonnet, everybody. Give them some applause for the Scotch Bonnet. Simmer a little bit. As I said before, 7 to 10 minutes it takes to work its way through the body. So we're going to let this sit for a while. The body starts to sweat, you start to feel pins and needles, your eyes start to water, your membranes. How you feeling, Nigel? You're looking a bit sweaty, you okay?
All right.
He's all right, he's all right. The coat is still on, he's okay. But we're going to let this sit for just a second.
That's hot. Very hot.
It's hot.
Very hot.
Steve, you want to go for your milk? I think he's tried the second. Steve's out. Anybody like some milk? Okay, sorry for the delay there. We just want to make sure that we let that Scotch bonnet simmer. We're going to make sure it gets down into the oven and starts to bake a bit, because we're going to move on to the fourth chili. Now this one is the habanero. Unlike the Scotch bonnet is generally grown. The Scotch bonnet is grown in Guyana and in the West Indies. The chocolate habanero is traditionally from Peru, but it's grown in Mexico now, and the Mexicans love this. It is hot. The Mexicans, shout out to the Mexicans. This one is grown locally, but it's from a Mexican recipe, you could say. It's the chocolate habanero. On the Scoville scale, this is 600,000. It's twice as hot as the Scotch bonnet. This is serious, serious business. Now, we're working to sort of the 10-minute mark. These guys are aching. There's only one thing that goes well with chili, and that's more chilies. Remember, their pain is your gain. Gentlemen, enjoy your habaneros. Give him a hand, guys. Come on, keep doing it. Come on, Nigel. It's time to take the coat off. You okay? Everybody all right? Oh, it's starting to burn now. We're not even halfway through with this. But the next chili we're going to bring out, this is only round 5, mind you. About 4 years ago, the Bhut chili, which is grown locally, which actually is known by many names as perhaps ghost chili. This was, up until 2009, the hottest chili ever made. So if you were here in 2009, you would say we are eating the hottest chili in the world. In fact, this is now only round 5 of this event. Chili, the engineering of chili growing has come to such an extent. This chili is only middle of the road. It's the ghost chili. It is 1,200,000 on the Scoville scale. This is twice as hot as the habanero they just ate, which was twice as hot as the Scotch bonnet they just ate, which was 5 times as hot as the Turkish chili and 12 times as hot as the Jalapeño. We are looking into many zeros at the end of the strength of this chili. This is super hot. Now we're again 15 minutes into this competition. These guys are aching. I'm not feeling too good, and I just had the first 2 chilies. But I think... How are we doing? We okay? Yeah? We ready? Eat your chilies, guys. Give them a hand. Eat your chilies. The ghost chili. The ghost chili. Uh-oh. Step back, kids. This could be bad. Watch out. This could be... Grab your towels if you need them. They're okay. Here we go. The heat on this is immense. There's no shame in stepping out, guys. Yeah, it's only going to ruin most of today and half of tomorrow. And we're about halfway through. Their pain is our gain. Now the ghost chili we just showed you, they've eaten that now. That's going to really start to burn. We're 2 minutes into it. They're going to feel the pain almost immediately. Are you done? We got one out. Give him a round of applause, guys. Come on. Really give him some. What he ate was tremendous. There's no harm in that. Drink the milk, man. Enjoy yourself. He's going to hide behind the speaker, but he's there. There's no harm in that. There's no shame in that, my friend. Now, the ghost chili, or otherwise known as the Naga, is a very, very difficult chili to eat. Oh, we got another one. You're gone. Oh, another one's out. He just can't take it. And then there were 7. As you can see, it takes some time to make effects in the body. What's happening to them now is they'll have pins and needles in their hands. They'll feel a lot of pain about here. The whole body's going to start to shake. It's going to feel a little bit like a car wreck. And that's why we're letting it simmer a little bit. Now, when they grew the ghost chili around the corner, they thought there's only one way they can make this better. And that was to sort of like modify it, grow it more local in hotter lands. And what they did was they came out with the Bedfordshire Naga, which is like the Naga, which is like the chili we just had a moment ago, except it's been engineered for an extra 200,000 on the Scoville scale. Similar chili, different texture, different taste, and twice as hot. This one is the Bedfordshire Naga. If any of you have grown nog at your house, you know they're hot. If you've grown nog at your house and eaten it raw, you know that you could die. It's not too late, guys. If you want to back out now, go for that milk. Oh, it's close. About the pain you feel in your body. Imagine you were these guys. Oh man, look at it. And then there were 5. That's how quick it happens. And again, we're only about halfway through with this. You guys have your Nagas? Were you hiding it there in your jumper there? Okay? Good to go? Guys, give them a round of applause. Please eat your chili. Here it is, the Bedfordshire Naga. Now this chili they're eating now, if you were to Google hottest chilies in the world, you will see that that is the 3rd hottest chili known to man. Bedfordshire is on the map for chili growing. That's local. This is a real heritage in chili growing in this area. The 3rd hottest chili has just been consumed. That's gotta burn, guys.
Where's this made?
Again, we're going to take another 30 seconds to let that really work through. They're going to start to move their legs and shake their feet a little bit because the pins, needles, and the fingers are now going to be making their way down to their knees. They're going to feel a little unsteady on the feet. They're essentially going to feel a little chili drunk. It's kind of hard to tell with these guys, but they are probably... Actually, I don't know. You all right? You okay? He's okay. Patrick's all right. Okay, we're into round 7. Now, this round 7 is quite a monumental occasion because this, my friends, up until December this last year, is the hottest chili in the world. It is the Trinidad Scorpion. Now, this is 1,500,000 on the Scoville scale. I'm not going to go through the maths. I'm not going to explain to you how hot that is. I'm just going to say it's hot. Now, this will sort of be the hottest chili we try today, unless we go to an extra round. But it's what the effects this chili will have on the body over the next 20 minutes that we want to look for. They're going to eat that, it's going to taste sweet and good. And then in about 30 seconds, it's going to go boom. Let's enjoy that, shall we? Eat your chili, gentlemen. The Trinidad Scorpion, the hottest chili in the contest today. I'm quite impressed with what I'm seeing, but I think we should wait another 30 seconds. Give them some encouragement. Maybe somebody's feeling not very good. Maybe it's just... We got lots more chili to come, guys. You sure you want to carry on? I'm going to have a glass of milk, though. Because I've been talking a lot, my throat's getting a bit dry. Milk. Now, we know that chemically, their bodies are in a bad, bad way. The Scotch Bonnet has a unique relationship with the Trinidad Scorpion, not just from the same areas, but they kind of taste the same, and when mixed together, it can make that burn come back again. Like a repeating burn, if you will. So we're going to go with the Scotch Bonnet one more time. Just keep bringing it on, and as time goes in, the Trinidad Scorpion will start to take effects on the body. We might have to be worried about somebody falling off the stage now because the legs will be tingling, the feet will be hurting. They're moving back and forth not because they want to, but because they have to. This is, excuse me, my chili. This is round number 8, the Scotch Bonnet. Go for it, guys. They're still chewy, so it's getting harder. I think we're getting somewhere with these guys. How we doing? Patrick, you ready to go? Yeah. Let's give this another 30 seconds. Just have a look at Patrick here. Let's have a good look. You okay, buddy? You sure? I can feel the heat off you here right now, man. I think it's a good time for maybe another chili. What do you think? How about the Chocolate Habanero one more time? We're just going to keep layering the chilies now. The damage has been done. It's in the body. We're just going to add and add to that. Again, remember everyone, their pain is our gain. Patrick, he's gone. Give him a round of applause. You did so well. Patrick, you did so well. milk, buddy. You can drink that. I like chili, and I have no idea how they're doing this. You guys have your chilies? You okay? You ready to go? Another one's out. He's gone. We're down to 3. Get him up, guys. That's the chocolate habanero. We spoke about it earlier. We're just going to continue with the layers of chili. We're down to 3 now. It's got to burn, doesn't it? We're not sure where to go here other than just keep layering on chilies. I think the one to really go for again now is maybe just give them the ghost chili one more time. I think that's probably about right. That's natural progression. You go from the habanero to the ghost chili. Excited about that? Looking good, guys. Bring it on. The ghost chili. As I mentioned before, this is 1,000,000 on the Scoville scale. It just keeps adding up, guys. And give him a round of applause now. It's starting to get into the late rounds. Milk. How you feeling, guys? You okay? You okay, Spink? You alright? Spot on? Cool. He's feeling cool. Wow. We could be here all day at this rate. Gentlemen seem to know what they're doing. I think if we bring out that engineered Bedfordshire Naga again, once the hottest chili in the world, add that to the ghost, add that to the scorpion, add that to all the Scotch Bonnets, and to the habanero. 1,400,000 on the Scoville scale is the Bedfordshire Naga. Do it. Go for it. We're now into round 11. So we've been at this almost a half an hour. You can imagine how bad the burn is. We've done a sort of a chili every maybe 5 minutes, 4 minutes. We're up to 11 chilies. We've just sent somebody over to the garden in the back because we have Moruga reds, which have been growing up until the moment we just picked them a few seconds ago. This is not just a replica of the hottest chili in the world. It is in fact the hottest chili we could grow in Milton Keynes. We think it's pretty darn hot, and in fact it's been chemically tested to up to 2,000,000 on the Scoville scale. This is super, super hot. We're mixing this with all the other chilies they've had. These guys are burning, and this should finish them off. You got it set? We're ready to go? You can do it, come on. There we go. This is really, really hot. There we go, there we go. Grab 4 towels easy, bud. We're just going to let this sit another 30 seconds, really let this work in now. They've got to be absolutely aching. Are we all okay? Thumbs up, you have a call? Okay. Now the hottest chili in the world is actually called the Carolina Reaper. It was engineered by the good folks in New Mexico University. We don't have that with us, but we do have plenty of the Trinidad Scorpion. This was the hottest chili ever grown up until December last year, and we're going to have it one more time. You've seen people eat the hottest chilies in the world, not once, but now you've seen it done twice. He likes to taste the chili. Every bit he tastes. Fantastic. How are we feeling, guys?
Come on! Come on, Paul!
I'm just leaving that for a second, guys, just to let it really sit in. Are we ready for another chili? Sure?
Thomas!
Sure? We're going to bring out something else. Go! You tell me when you're ready. I was just thinking, they love the scorpion so much. Why don't we give them one more time with the scorpion? Let's see what they're made of, guys. Give them a round of applause. This is pretty incredible. Are you sure you want it? You sure? One more? One more? Beat them up, guys. These guys are in. You doing it? You sure? He's eating, buddy. He's done it. How you feeling, buddy? You okay? How you feeling? You want to go for that milk? Go for it. That's incredible. Absolutely incredible. Fantastic. That's an effort. We're forced to call this a draw. We have two chili eating champions, 2014. Unreal. Give them a round of applause. Come on. Guys, you can have your milk. They don't even want the milk. Look at them. Hold up, guys. I want to thank everybody for coming to Frost Garden Center over the weekend. The Chili Festival, the championship is now concluded with the two winners. Thank you so much for coming. There's plenty to do for the rest of the day. We have fabulous music. We've got the two plants for £10.